In this video, I want to show you how to use the natural logarithms in solving equations with unknowns in the power. At the same time, we can't express the base. For example, this one on the screen, the base is 2 in this case on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have 7, and you can't easily express 2 in terms of 7 or 7 in terms of 2. Hence, we can't easily express the bases on both sides in terms of a common base. So we do it this way, right? The first step is to simplify both sides and make sure that there is a single base on both sides, on each side of the equal sign, right? After that, the next step is to apply the natural logarithm. Some pronounce this as ln and I pronounce this as ln, right? Then third step is to use the laws of logarithms to drop the powers and form a simple equation, Then the fourth step is to solve the equation formulated above in step 3 for the involved unknown. For example, right, in this case we can't easily express 3 in terms of 5 or 5 in terms of 3, or 3 and 5 in terms of a common base. So what we are going to do here is we are going to apply the natural logarithm both sides like this. Now, according to this very important law of logarithms, we can drop this power and make it the coefficient. We can make it the coefficient of ln 3 here, like this. Then from here, we can now easily make x the subject of the formula by simply dividing both sides by ln 3, like this. And if we divide the left hand side, the ln 3's will cancel. We remain with x alone on the left hand side. On the right hand side, we have ln 5 over ln 3. If you are asked to find the exact value, this will be the exact value. But if not specified, you can use the calculator to find ln 5 over ln 3, and this simplifies to 1.46 to 3 significant figures. Right, let's move on to our second example. Right, we have 2 and 7. We can't easily express these two bases in terms of a common base, so we are going to apply the natural logarithms. So applying the natural logarithms like this, we can drop this power and make it the coefficient of ln 2. We can also drop this power and make it the coefficient of ln 7, like this, right? But be careful here, the whole of this power is the coefficient of ln 2. So we are saying the whole of this power, x minus 1, is multiplying ln 2. That's why we are introducing brackets here. Don't leave those brackets out. The same applies on the right hand side. 3 minus x will be the coefficient of ln 7. So the next thing is to remove brackets, because we have x on the left hand side and the x on the right hand side. We want this x. We want to solve for the same x. So let's remove brackets here. If we remove the brackets, this one will be x ln 2 minus ln 2, which is equal to 3 ln 7 minus ln 7 minus x ln 7. Right, so the next thing is to collect like terms and simplify. We can take this minus x ln 7 to the left hand side, at the same time taking this minus ln 2 to the right hand side, and we end up having something like this. Now that we have this x and this x, we can now factorize. Let's factorize. Let's take out x there. If we take out x there, we find x factor of ln 2 plus ln 7, like this. Then the right hand side will appear as it is, right? Finally, we are now dividing both sides by this coefficient of x in the brackets. So let's divide by ln 2 plus 7, both sides, like this, right? If you are asked to find the exact value of x, this is the exact value of x. But if not specified, or if you are asked to give your answer as a decimal fraction, you can simplify. You can use the calculator to find the value of this fraction. Right, please here be careful, please be careful. Never cancel this ln 2 and this ln 2. These two cannot be cancelled as long as we are adding here. We can't cancel this ln 2 and this ln 2. At the same time, we can't cancel this ln 7 and this ln 7. So this will be our final answer in exact form. But if asked to give your answer in decimal as a decimal fraction, this is the final answer. Right, let's move on to our third example. Solve the equation. Right, as usual, we can't express this 0.5 and 3 in terms of a common base, so we are going to apply the natural logarithms like this, and we are now applying the laws of logarithms to drop the powers there and make them the coefficients like this. Right, let's remove the brackets on the left hand side here. Right, this is now 7 log 0.5 minus x log x ln, yeah, but it's still log, but to base e, so it's x ln 0.5, which is equals to x ln 3. All right, let's collect like terms. We have this minus x ln 0.5. Let's take it to the right hand side and it will be adding. Right, so we now have these two terms in x. Let's factorize, then divide by the coefficient of x here. Let's divide both sides by ln 0.5 plus ln 3 like this. This is the exact value of x. Then the rounded value of x is minus 12 to 3 significant figures. Right, so here is your exercise. Now solve these equations, and here are the answers. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share them. Thank you very much for watching.